Basically, I'm such a huge fan of East African music, and if you know me, you know that I'm always in East Africa doing one thing or the other. You know, I like from the culture to the women to, you know, the music.
She got the fire waste.
But definitely, that's why we made this song. It's called Fire Waste. It was inspired by, you know, a dance that, you know, women do in Tanzania.
Fire waste. She got the fire waste.
Hi, what's up, y'all? It's the S to the K alias Skales, aka Mr. Love, Mr. Temper, Mr. Shake Body, and Mr. Booty Language. I'm all the way from Benin, you know, by blood, and but I was born and raised in Kaduna. And I'm a graduate of business administration from Lititi University. I'm a performing and recording artist signed to Baseline. This is still my music and art, S to the K, don't know. Boom. I just put out my third studio album, which is titled Mr. Love. Is like an album under my record label called Baseline Entertainment. And in no particular order, I'm going to break down 5 very interesting tracks to me and, you know, how it was made and stuff. I'm going to start with Fire Waste featuring Harmonize. Me and my brother Harmonize just linked up and we were like, oh, let's make a song, and we ended up making like 2 songs. So one, I told him I wanted one for my album, and the other one was for DJ Neptunes, which just came out also, featuring me and Harmonize. It's called Do Like I Do. But Fire Waste is the first track of my album, which I just broke down. It was produced by Chopsticks. Moving on to the next track, you know, it's the first track on my album. It's supposed to be an intro. You know, I ended up making it a full song. It's called Good Life.
My mama told me not to ever give a whether good or bad, them people must talk.
It was just basically me talking about, you know, my love for my mom. And if you've seen the album cover, obviously, my mom and I were the people on the album cover, talking about the struggles and how at the end of the day, all everybody wants is, you know, in quote, the good life, which is also like success.
Me, I no go quit, I no go ever stop.
And it was produced by Echo, of course, and I think it's a great song, and I can't really wait to put out the video because the video is amazing. I had my mother do a cameo in the video. I shot the video in both Kaduna and Lagos. That's the second song. Third song I would say is Body featuring Sarkodie.
Name the time, name the place, oh yeah. Waiting on one day or waste, oh yeah. This your issue, make me crazy, oh yeah. Cause I really like the taste, oh yeah. Girl,
this is very interesting when anytime me and Sarkodie just link up. Most of the times we don't plan anything, it just happens, and at the end of the day we just put out the track. After the success of Booty Language that we put out last year, we went to London for an event, and you know, we linked up again. I just sent him one track and he didn't even say anything. Next thing I just saw a voice note of his rap.
You be the baddest in this blue class.
I was like, have you recorded this? He was like, yeah, check it out. So I checked, he had recorded it already, so he sent me his vocals through like WhatsApp and stuff. And you know, we made the song, and I was like, you know what, let's just shoot, since we were together in London, let's shoot immediately. He had to travel, but you know, he postponed his trip. We shot the video. It's called Body, and that's like the latest single off the album, which I'm pushing right now. And you know, Soundcity, you know, shows a lot of love for the song itself. Is an African album because I have different artists from all over Africa on the album. That's the third song, Body featuring Sarkodie, produced by Echo.
Body, 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 body.
Fourth song gotta be Sour. You know, it's produced by the king of the new wave. His name is Chris Beats. I shot the video in Lebanon. I can't wait to release it and for everybody to experience it. And pressure.
It's okay. Me, I get $2 from my pocket. I want me strong, I want me rugged. Me, I know they ball on the budget.
Me and Tiwa just decided that, okay, you know what, let's make a song together. We went to the studio, we played songs back to back. She was sick, she couldn't record because, you know, she had like colds and stuff. So I was like, you know what, don't worry about it, record it in your own time and just send it to me. And which she did, and when I heard the verse, I was like, yo, this is amazing, because, you know, she referenced some, you know, stylists that is like is mutual friends to us in it, and, you know, it was just a fun song basically, and I can't wait to shoot that video.
Everybody sing now, sing. That's it.
I would say my best performance has to be when I went to Ethiopia. As a matter of fact, every time I go to Ethiopia, I always have great performances there because, you know, the crowd there is live. And, you know, I'll say that's one of my best performances that I can never forget because, you know, it was a lot of people. I have other great performances that I really like I'll say 31st of last year, you know, of last year, December rather. You know, I performed in Tanzania in front of 40,000 people. That's like the biggest crowd I've ever performed in front of, you know, and that was really amazing. Yeah, my worst performance has to be one that happened years ago where, you know, I was gonna get on stage, you know, and the irony is, you know, I'm in front of the camera of the people that were doing the show today. So the engineer told me that, oh, the mic is working, blah, blah, blah. I told him, yo, I'm checking it. This mic is not working. So, and the crazy thing is I was doing like a live performance where the beat is playing. So there was no vocals on it. So I have to come and, you know, sing, do whatever I have to do on it. So I told this guy, yo, this mic is not working. Can you give me another mic? He's like, no, don't worry. We programmed it. When you get on stage, it's going to work. I got on stage. I was talking. This mic's not working. Well, I just found a way to just make it look like, yeah, you know, it's part of the performance and stuff. And, well, I felt really bad about it. I'll say that's kind of like my worst performance.
Nothing like the rest. I like the way you dress. Now you be the best. Now you be the best. Everybody loves.
Presently, I'm working on a lot of projects, you know. Maybe before the year ends, I might just put out one brand new single just to say thank you for them, for everything. And I want to give a big shout out to every artist that I featured on it, from Mr. Vegas to Young Girl to India to Casper Yoves to Tiwa to Sion to Aramide to Sarkodie to Tenny to Vanessa Undi to who else? There's so many people, man. Big shout out to all of them. In case I forgot about you, it doesn't mean you know, I love you so much. But in case you haven't gotten my album or you haven't heard my album yet or bought it yet, I want you guys to go on every streaming platform that you know, including YouTube, everywhere, and get the album.
Oh crazy, oh crazy, oh crazy, yeah, oh crazy, yeah, oh crazy.
It's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen, and you just watch my own beautiful, entertaining, sweet episode of My Music and I. Mr. Skales, Mr. Love signing out. Go get my album now. Let's go.